huge Trump-Pence 2020 sign. He also has a huge Confederate flag sign, except in the center of the Confederate flag is a big angry red skull. And they also have a little sign up front that says "Bikers welcome here." That one I think is kind of cute. The rest I think are very much not, personally at all. But my mom and her partner are gay women, and so they have rainbow flag, and it's always a little tense.
Hey, sorry, I'm trying to find the. Would you guys, if I sent you guys like speeches and stuff and like the literal causes that they claimed, like would you guys read about that if I sent it in chat? Because I think I don't know, a lot of history has been like kind of like post revised in a sense, right? Where people are like, oh well, I don't like, you know, from how do I put this like in words that make sense, that I don't sound like crazy. That people constantly want to look back at their ancestors as like kind of being like nicer or doing things nicer than they really were, right?
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so it happens a lot. So a tree, I could totally understand where you got that like information from to get your point of view, but also I think
I got it from actual historians. I mean, I listen, don't nobody, I encounter a lot of history revisionists on the right, just like I do on the left. I mean, we have people who are denying that the Southern strategy was even a thing. Candace Owens went on TV and said it was a myth. And she also said that the NRA was the first civil rights group. So therefore, I am totally aware of history revisionists because I do know history. So therefore, I have to know history to even attack racist people on the right.
Okay, awesome.
Which I encounter on a daily basis.
Can you send if this isn't too much, right? Like I know you guys are all busy people and stuff, but I would love to try to like see other people's point of view. So if you have things that you can send me, and if you don't mind me sending you back, and maybe we can have a conversation.
We can exchange. I would love that.
Okay, because I don't want to come across as like rude or like anything like that. I'm honestly like I'm just a person who always wants to learn, and from what I've seen, like, you know, from everything I've read is saying like, oh, the opposite of what you're saying. But there's a lot of history out there, you know, and there's a lot of revisionism out there as well. Do you guys want to keep talking about this, or should I switch it to something else?
Done.
This has been, what, 2 topics?
Yeah,
yeah, actually it was. Good point. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
Just out of general curiosity, why is Mike Vick not a topic? Is that not controversial enough?
What is it? What happened? What did he do this time?
I have no idea what happened.
Well, aren't hearing what the internet's freaking out about Mike Vick about the Pro Bowl? And everyone's like, why the fuck is the NFL?
I don't know what's going on. Tell us, educate us.
Michael Vick is the quarterback. I believe back in like 2008, served jail time, and then he came back to the NFL. And actually, is like a really fucking phenomenal quarterback. But he went to jail for dog fighting, and primarily pit bulls. And he was like hammering live pit bulls to trees, and like absolutely more so than just dog fighting, but like torturing the animals. And a lot of people are like saying, well, why are we giving this guy like a platform to still be like,
but didn't he serve his time? I mean, when do we start forgiving people who have already?
My bigger question is, why bring Vic up when this has been something that's been, I mean, he hasn't been around. Is there something recently that just happened this week?
Yeah, he's nominated for like the Pro Bowl or something like that.
Well, he doesn't play.
Did see a tweet about this earlier, and like the tweet was arguing. I think it may have been from Micro Macro, but I'm not sure. Micro Macro TX. That might be wrong though. He's been like advocating against dogfighting now. Like he's been like doing a lot of like activism work against.
Yeah, I mean he's reformed himself.
But I don't know.
He reformed himself, and he still ain't good for people.
Sure, but I think that if so I take animals' lives pretty fucking seriously, especially torturing them. And this wasn't like, okay, so that a lot of people are gonna come at me, so just let me finish. But like one of y'all can help me. The woman who walked into the man's apartment thinking it was her apartment, shot him, killed him.
Cop in somebody in Texas wasn't it
Yeah.
recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, the female cop, right? So she's paying her service. Do I think that she should be a police officer once she gets out? No. And that was one isolated incident that may or may not have been accidental. This guy, it was a premeditated thing that happened time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. I don't think that because he served a cushy sentence, I don't think that he gets to come out and
A cushion sentence. Hold on, and the time and time when he was busted, he went to jail. This is not that he got found out one time and was given a slap on the wrist. This happened in Georgia, as a matter of fact. Once it was found out about the dog fighting ring, he was everything was confiscated. He was put in jail. He was kicked off the team. He served his time in jail. He came back. He was given a second chance, which is I thought that's what you all want, is to give people a second chance after they served their time in jail and actually started to do.
Is the police officer who's serving 10 years?
She's still in jail. I don't know.
Yeah,
here's the thing. I don't.
Wait. Okay. Her Majesty, then Tree.
I want to talk about Mike Vick because here's the thing. You all are saying this is what you're saying. You're saying that when somebody commit, I'm sorry, that's very fair, Turing. I sincerely apologize. When you say that somebody commits a crime and they actually is found guilty and they go to jail and they serve their sentence, and when they get out of jail and they begin to reform their lives and do the right thing instead of the wrong thing, they still should be punished for the very act that they have actually paid for. Is that what you're saying?
Go ahead.
I don't think that Michael Vick should be in a position where little children can idolize him and view him as a hero. No.
Why not?
Okay, so that, Majesty, you've got a point, and that's like your. I don't know if I agree with your position. I'd have to think about it. I just wanted to say, however, that I think comparing a cop going back to their job based on something that they did with their weapon is different than comparing a football player going back to his.
Sure, George Zimmerman.
That's the only thing that I was saying. I was just saying
I don't think that George Zimmerman